welcome back to all those that decided to stick around for the second, I guess you call it the second level. I believe this is the major, yeah, it says right on the screen, major circuit. So, pretty good trip through the minor circuit there. Didn't get knocked down, took a couple of shots, but yeah, pretty happy with the way I played after probably at least 15 years, like I said in the last video. Next is Don Flamenco. I believe this guy is known for wearing a toupee. There's a trick to beating this guy. We'll see if I remember it. I think if you just alternate four, if he goes down on one shot. Like I said in the last video and in the article, it's just all about kind of recognizing patterns and figuring this stuff out. I'm surprised at the age of 39 I can remember how to do all this stuff, but I get the NES control pad in my hands and it just kind of comes naturally. Just finishes him off right here. Stay down, Don Flamenco. He's done. Thank you, Mario. 4-0, we can't do much better than that. Obviously the game is getting progressively more and more difficult. Up next is a guy that used to give me fits when I was a kid. It's King Hippo. He's 18-9, 18 knockouts. Don't know what his age or his weight is. The trick to this guy is to getting him to expose his midsection by punching him in the face. This is the first guy that you really see where the timing comes into play, and he got me. There he is. Okay. Got him. He should go down. No, I guess not. Gotta tell, he just kind of shakes for a second before he delivers that. That's what I was talking about in the last video, how you just kind of, you can only do defensive measures at this point. He lands a blow, he can really cause a lot of damage. I had an opportunity there, but there he goes. That should finish him off. He's done! I believe he's a type of guy who falls down once and that's it. I think he can get himself back up. A lot of people think that Punch-Out was a Nintendo Entertainment System game from the start. What it was actually in the arcades for I think like 4 or 5 years before it came to the home consoles, and it's very similar. In the arcade version, you're a full-size guy and it's like a green mesh, and you can just kind of see through it. Oh, this guy's really tough. See, if he blocks you, he immediately jabs you back, so you gotta get out there and block that. He kind of telegraphs his punch like everybody else. Uppercut there, he's got you. Oh, he's gonna get me. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. There we go. Okay, let's unload on this guy. There he goes. Fight here, but this guy's got a really, this is the first guy to really like display like a strong, he's got like a really cool special move that can really devastate you. Down again. That's 2 times. One more time we TKO him and we can move on to the next guy. Guessing he's gonna try and use his special move here at some point. Okay. Alright. Dancing like a fly, bite like a mosquito. Obviously a play on the old Muhammad Ali phrase. Dancing like a butterfly, sting like a bee is what he said, so. That's what makes games like this so fun. Okay, there he's got his move. Is that they kind of have those little nuances to them. of course, was his special move that I was talking about. And he didn't make it work this time. So much patience with this guy. Get down twice and you can do that little move there. I never found it that useful, and it was just one more. Kind of catches you out of position quite a bit. A couple of times when it's really useful. Gonna do it again. And if you want to knock him down on one hit, you have to hit every single one of those blocks, because if he lands any of them, he does catastrophic damage, and it also prevents him from knocking him down with one hit. We're real close with this guy. Quickly running out of time. We're down to and one more uppercut. We got him. TKO. It's going way better than I expected. I switched out. I had been retro gaming with the NES Advantage, the oversized Nintendo controller with the joystick. Right before I played this game, though, I switched it out for the traditional D-pad. I can't get into the rhythm. I don't know if playing with the DualShock and the Xbox 360 controller for so many years has kind of ruined joysticks for me, but I just could not make that controller work. I was having all kinds of struggles with other games. Bald Bull we're playing, by the way. Just see the amount of damage he does with that too. Off to a very good start here. Yep, he knocked me down. This might be the end of my little adventure here. I did not expect to have this much trouble with this guy, but he landed a couple of those uppercuts. You can tell my timing is just off on that dodge. Got a star. Let's get him down on the mat. Gonna charge. Got it perfectly right in the stomach. Oh, and I did not. Ugh. This is not going so well. This might be the end of enemy here. One more hit and he's got me. There, we got it down. Knocked down twice now, so one more hit and I'm TKO'd. That will be the end of my title hopes. I don't know how far back it bounces you if you miss. I don't know if you get a direct rematch with Bald Bull or if you have to go back and fight those other guys. Another chance. Get him right in the stomach. Got him that time. Not staying down. Missed it again there. I'm really struggling with timing on those misses. Alright. Mac is not in good shape. Well, neither one of these guys is in good shape. Bald Bull has a cut over his left eye. Mac looks like Rocky from Rocky 1, as his right eye is completely covered. That's going to be a problem. Alright, let's on to round 2. Hopefully that goes a little bit better here. A slow heart count on this guy for some reason, so I find myself really struggling, not able to go on the offensive here in this. I did it again. Gotta wait for him to make the first move, you know. He was awfully close to blocking or dodging that. Get down on the mat, Bald Bull. Back that time. Lynching for that uppercut. Alright. Gotta hit him really late with that jab. You can. Oh man, that was a great time. 2 times! one more time. He's bound to do his charge one more time, so that would give me a great opportunity to finish him off. I should have kept going up there. Here we go. Oh god, did I jump the gun on that? Ugh. I'm getting back up from that. Yuck! No way to blame but myself on that one. Gotta love the laughter, which is basically the exact same laughter effect as Mr. X from Kung Fu. I don't know if you guys have played that game at all. It's another NES classic, and it's gonna bounce me back to the Great Tiger. We'll keep going here. I'm hoping to get to round 3, or at least the third level of the game, third title circuit. So this guy didn't give us too many problems here, so should be able to get through him again. Keep jabbing him until he starts throwing the uppercuts. The game does such a good job of making each fighter feel so unique. You know, you saw, I mean, obviously, like, this guy jabs. He's got the wicked jab, plus he's got the special move. Totally different from the last guy we faced, like Bald Bull. See if we can get through this guy in the first round this time. Go down here. Yeah, like I was talking about, I think I had like 12 hearts to start with for Bald Bull. I've got 73 here, so what a difference that makes, you know? Working the body. Just to get him on the first round here. And that's that. 49 seconds left in this round, which in real time is probably like 20 seconds, but let's see, we're gonna try here. How fast that timer moves. Gonna do it in the first round this time. Why? You're done. 9 seconds to spare. That went pretty smooth this time. Let's see if we can take some revenge on Bald Bull. Underrated part of this game too. I mean, the gameplay is great. The characters are interesting. But the music is so good. You know, it's just a classic tune. It's the same music over and over and over again in the matches. But it's just such a catchy tune. And I know in later versions, like the Wii version of Punch-Out, there was like a jazzier kind of composition of it, you know. But it was the same classic tune. It's just instantly identifiable with Punch-Out. He almost dodged that too. Lands that big uppercut. Frustrating about Bald Bull is it's so hard to, like, his punches come in such different speeds. Like, he's got the jab, he's got the first uppercut, then he's got that big uppercut, and it just throws you off. If you're anticipating the big uppercut, and you dodge it, and it's not the big uppercut, it's really hard to. It throws your timing off, and it sets him up to deliver that devastating punch. You can see, I mean, he's landed a couple punches, but he's done a ton of damage on me already. Got it again. Got him that time. I don't know if he's going to try it one more time and I can knock him out in the first round, but we'll see. I'm already down to 3 hearts. I have 0 stars. Not exactly in great position to finish this guy off with 50 seconds left in game time. Ooh, man, he lands that. You're just toast. Alright, that's okay. First time knockdown. Got him. Done. We are the champions! TKO in Nintendo speak. Well, makes a solid referee, though. He kind of looks a little bit portly in that referee suit, but that's alright. You know, he's a plumber. I guess they probably don't get as much exercise as they should, even though he does spend most of his free time running through sewers and jumping and climbing vines and whatnot. So on to level 3. This will be the 3rd mission. You can see it's the same basic concept of the training video, only it's at night this time. You know, it's just kind of a nice way to mix it up. And this looks very basic in 2016, but I mean, in 1987, this was a big deal, you know. Another passkey. So, all right, join us on video 3. We're going to see. There's no way I'm going to get to Mike Tyson. I can promise you that. But we've got a lot to look forward to. We are going to face a couple characters again if we get that far. Plus one of the zanier characters in video game history, in my opinion. So join us again in video 3 coming up shortly.